And before you guys come at me saying, why are you talking shit on 75 hard? I'm trying to be a better version of myself, but why just do it for 75 days? If your life has changed dramatically for the better in those 75 days, why would you want to stop after those 75 days? Your body's getting nicer, your mindset is better, you're reading, you're eating healthy, you're doing all these things that you weren't doing in the past. And I myself, somebody that once had a horrible life when it came to depression, anxiety, a really bad habit of smoking weed every single day, why would I just want to fix myself temporarily for 75 days if I could just make it a lifestyle? That's where I believe the biggest flex is. If you're able to do it for 75 days, why not just make it a lifestyle thing? If your answer, such as mine was in the past, oh, because it's hard, why would I want to do this for the rest of my life? That is the exact reason why you should. Being comfortable in life gets you nowhere. You're going to have the same results if you're comfortable. If you don't step out of your comfort zone, you're not going to be able to achieve the dreams you've been really wanting. The best example I can give for you guys is if you work out, if you go to the gym, if you're comfortable the whole time during your workout, no muscle is going to be gained. That applies to real life. If you're not making yourself uncomfortable by building a disciplined mindset, building your dream body, learning how to change your perspective for the better, getting rid of those negative thoughts and feelings and actions and replacing them with good, it takes work, it takes time, it takes discipline. And how do you build discipline? By doing the things you don't want to, such as waking up early, having a really strict diet. Sure, I can lose weight, still eating all these good foods, eating out, but that's not the point. The looks just come with the discipline. But the reason why I'm only eating chicken and rice, the reason why I'm only eating these things strictly is to build that discipline. So back to originally where we were, if you find yourself going, okay, thank God 75 hard is over, then you're doing it all for the wrong reasons. Our time is very valuable. Why would you want to waste your time living a miserable life when time is something you cannot get back? 75 hard shouldn't, like I said, shouldn't just be for 75 days if you really want to live the life you dream of, the life that you envision. If you don't have those desires, if you don't have those wants for those future, then stay with the majority. But if you have these dreams of wanting to accomplish things, a lot of people look for the instant gratification of, oh, I want to get rich. But a lot of people don't fix what matters most, which is the mindset. Cam, I have an amazing job. Cam, I make a lot of money. Cam, I already have a six-pack. Why would I want to build discipline and wake up early? Why would I want to do anything else if I already have what I want? Well, one thing that a lot of people miss is what's going on with the inside. And I'm not talking about just your health. That is just as important. But I'm talking about your mindset. Are you happy? Are you happy doing the things you are doing right now in life? Are you happy with your relationships with your family, with your girlfriend, with your loved one? Are you proud? The way you treat them and the way that they see you, are you happy that they see you like that? Are you happy the way you treat and respond to your loved ones? That is where you should pay attention most. You need to stop investing your time into something that's just a for now, such as the nice car, the cool trips, the diamond chain, the cool shoes. We need to start focusing on what matters most, which is the people around you and yourself. Before people come at me saying, like I said earlier, Cam, why are you hating? Cam, what are you doing? I thought you were doing 75 hard. Yes, I was. Until I came to the realization that I don't want to just do this for 75 days. I want to do this for life. And I hope to inspire you guys to do the same. I myself finished 3 months of strict discipline, dieting, mindset, everything. I was dialed, reading, goals, you name it. My life around me has changed for the better. I've never been this happy in my whole 22 years of living this on this earth. And especially these last 2 to 3 years, maybe longer, no more, probably these last 5 years have been the worst mental battle of my life. I was in a position that I didn't think I was going to be able to get out of. I know I repeat myself a lot by saying that, but just imagine the anxiety attacks that you have at night before bed, the anxiety of dissociating while driving, your legs shaking 24/7, the coping mechanisms you would do just to feel relief. If I've gone that long and felt this good, why would I want to regress? Why would I want to end up where I was? This isn't just getting fit for the summer. This isn't just looking good and sounding good for the next couple months. Graduation isn't coming up. I'm not taking no pictures. This is something that I want for the rest of my life. I've inspired so many people that I didn't think I was going to be able to inspire. I'm somebody that was looked down upon in school all my life. I didn't have the good grades. I was a terrible student. I didn't go to college. A lot of people have criticized me for all of those things. Now that I'm seeing all these people online tell me, hey, you've helped me quit my addiction to smoking nicotine, weed, Xanax, all these types of things, it's amazing. And that was all during my 75-day hard. If I was able to make an impact not only on myself, but to inspire you guys or the people that you may know, why would I want to give that up? If you really do it for the right reasons, not just to say, hey, look, I did it, here's my pin, or hey, I just finished 75-day hard. Don't do it for anybody else. I've done it for so many people. I've done it so many times for other people, and I've gotten no results. Or if I did get results, the only thing that didn't change was my mental, was my mindset. I would still be depressed. I would still smoke. I would still go out and drink like crazy. I would still use instant gratifications to feel good. Sure, for the 75 days I worked out, I ate good, but I still felt the same inside. And that's because I was doing it all for the wrong reasons. I was doing it for them and not me. Don't make that same mistake that I have. And if you did, it's okay. You can always start over. You always have another opportunity if you wake up the next day. Be grateful for every time you wake up, because that is another opportunity. You can change your life for the better or continue living the life that you really don't like at all. And that is nobody else's decision but yourselves. And like I said, this isn't to talk shit on the people that are doing 75 days. If you've noticed change, why ruin it all by ending it? You are capable of so much. You need to take those losses, you need to take those experiences and grow from them. And rather than being depressed or beating yourself up about it every single day and trying to hide it, you need to use it as a learning opportunity. Because if you don't take advantage and use those harsh lessons as a learning opportunity, they're just going to keep coming at you until you finally pass the test. Gates are going to open up, but they're not going to happen on their own. Those dreams aren't going to be dreams anymore. They're going to become reality. You need to fall in love with the grind. You need to fall in love with the process. A lot of people give up because they don't see the progress that they thought they were going to get. And that's why a lot of people stick to being mediocre. That's why there's 95% of people work at the beaten path everybody chooses. Be that 5%, be that 1% of people that have their own path, their own hard discipline, and have the things that they most want and admire in this life. Be the change, be that person to inspire your friends. It's not something you just want to do for a certain amount of time for Tony across the street. It's not just something you want to do to showboat to your friends. It's not something you want to do to impress your girlfriend or your wife, or you got bigger issues if you're trying to impress other people and have no confidence for yourself. You need to work on yourself first and live the lifestyle you want. Live your life for you and not nobody else's self-esteem. Thank you for this opportunity to make this video. I've been a little absent when it came to my channel. I know I've been uploading every day, and it's been, I think, about 4 or 5 days since I've posted an actual video. And I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm on a little different camera today, but we're back at it. I love you guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you guys on the next video.